Awakening from 1,000 Autumns, Through the Looking Glass. Chapter 1, The Murmur of the Mountain. The protagonist Bai stood on the top of the lonely peak, looking at the desolate world for thousands of miles, and muttered to himself, "Everything about me has been buried, my ideals, courage, wisdom, my country, my children and grandchildren, are all buried in the eternal legend." The wind sighed, as if in response to his despair. Closing his eyes, Bai wanted to escape from this distorted reality and sink into that endless dream. A flash of brilliance flashed, and when he opened his eyes again, the world had changed, the dream went back to the ages, and tonight was another good dream. Chapter 2, Reborn in Dreams. Bai found himself traveling to ancient times, a mythical era. He became an ordinary teenager in the national Yanjing at that time. But he is not willing to be ordinary, and longs to change this country whose fate is doomed. His foreign friend Yu, the son of a wise and resolute general, became his most solid ally. Together, the two are determined to find a way out of the changing times. Chapter 3 Illusion and reality are intertwined. In the interweaving of dreams and reality, Bai gradually discovers that he has a strange power. He can see through the truth of history and even influence the future. But this power also brings with it a curse. With each use, it becomes more and more alienated from reality. In order to save his country, he decides to venture deep into the forbidden land Mirror Abyss to find a way to break the curse. Chapter 4, The Secret of the Mirror. Jing Yuan is a forbidden place that even the gods fear, and legend has it that the spirit of the mirror that affects the fate of the world is buried. Bai and Yu went through many trials and finally reached the core of the mirror's soul. Mirror's soul revealed, the demise of the country is not inevitable, but a manipulated drama in the cycle of history. Bai realizes that his fate is closely linked to the fate of the whole world. Chapter 5 The Destruction of the Country and the Destruction of the Family. Just as Bai and Yu were planning the reform of the time, the foreign invasion was in full swing. Yanjiqiu was ruined, and Bai witnessed the loss of his relatives and best friends, and his heart was full of grief and anger. But instead of giving up, he sparked a stronger desire to survive and rejuvenate. He decided to lead the survivors on a path of reconstruction. Chapter 6, Revive the Flame Mirror. During the years of flight and hiding, Bai and Yu led a loyal army to reunite the scattered forces. They repair old covenants and forge alliances with other tribes against foreign enemies. Bai also pioneered the mirror method, a cultivation method that combines ancient wisdom with the power of dreams. Chapter 7 The Storm Rises Again. As the alliance grew, Bai launched a counterattack against his former homeland. On the battlefield, he won one victory after another with extraordinary wisdom and strength. However, there are internal divisions, with some people doubting the source of his dream powers, and even questioning his identity. The challenge for Bai comes not only from the enemy, but also from the collapse of trust. Chapter 8, The Dark Tide Surges. A mysterious assassin infiltrates the alliance and plots to assassinate Bai Yu sensed the crisis at a critical moment and successfully thwarted the conspiracy, but it also exposed the rifts within the alliance. At the same time, Bai discovers that a dark force is running the course of history. He must lift the fog and find out the real enemy behind it. Chapter 9, The Truth in the Mirror. After layers of investigation, Bai discovered a shocking conspiracy. All the disasters and wars in history were actually controlled by a mysterious existence time shuttle who controlled time and dreams. Time shuttle hopes to control the order of the entire universe through the repetition of historical reincarnation. Bai Ziyi realized that he was not only a participant in history, but also the key to stopping this disaster. Chapter 10 The Decisive Battle of the Shuttle. Bai Ziyi and Su Yu united many tribes and embarked on a journey, smashing the spatial cracks in the seclusion of Time Shuttle. After countless hardships and dangers, they finally faced the mysterious existence that controlled their fate. In the decisive battle, Bai Ziyi exerted all his dream power and wisdom to start a thrilling life and death duel with Time Shuttle. In the end, Bai Ziyi sealed the power of Time Shuttle at the expense of some of his self-memory. Chapter 11 Brokenness and Rebirth. Victory brings peace, but Bai Ziyi pays the price. He loses his memory of the past, as if everything had to start from scratch. He only had Su Yu and a few loyal companions by his side, and a broken dream. However, all this is the starting point of a new life. Chapter 12 Awakening from 1,000 Autumns. A few years later, Bai Ziyi looked for himself in the reflection in the mirror, and finally understood, life is like a dream, and dreams are like life. He decided to let go of the shackles of the past and lead a new generation to protect the peace and freedom of this world. In the countless starlit nights, Bai Ziyi whispered to himself, dream back to the ages, tonight is another good dream. Chapter 13 Fragments of Memory. Bai Ziyi, who has lost his memories of the past, is like a lonely boat drifting in the vast sea. He spends his days in front of a mirror gazing at his own reflections, trying to piece together the missing pieces. Su Yu has always accompanied him and guarded him silently. One day, Bai Ziyi accidentally found a broken poem in an old book, looking for the true shadow in 1,000 autumn dreams. Tears in the mirror dyed the spring breeze. This poem evoked a certain resonance in his heart. He decides to embark on a journey to find his memories, even if the road ahead is uncertain, to explore his own past. Chapter 14 Searching for the Truth of the Dream. Su Yu and Bai Ziyi came to the ancient Dream Academy together, which is a holy place to preserve the wisdom of dreams through the ages. Yu Yao, the guardian of Dream Academy, a mysterious woman, seems to know everything about Bai Ziyi's origins. She tells Bai Ziyi that only by going deep into the dream abyss can she awaken the memory of the seal. The dream abyss is a realm of reality and fiction, full of danger and temptation. Bai Ziyi decided to accept Yu Yao's guidance and step into the unknown world. Chapter 15 The Trial of the Dream Abyss. In the abyss of dreams, Bai Ziyi experienced countless visions and trials. Every challenge is a test of his heart and will. He saw his former relatives and friends, his enemies he had fought, and the promises he had made. These visions are both real and illusory, blurring the line between reality and dreams. Eventually, he found the sealed memory fragments and slowly pieced together his past self. Chapter 16 The Shadows Return. While memories are revived, a dark force from the abyss is ready to move. It was the shadow of the remnants of the power of the Time Shuttle, trying to reshape history and let the cycle begin again. Bai Ziyi realized that his mission was not over yet, and the real battle had just begun. Su Yu and Yu Yao once again became his strongest pillars. Chapter 17 The Awakening of the Alliance. In order to resist the shadow forces, Bai Ziyi led the former alliance and the emerging forces to gather in Fengming Valley. Heroes from all walks of life come together and vow to protect the future of the world. Here, Bai Ziyi was elected as the leader of the alliance, and he used the wisdom and strength he learned in his dreams to unite the hearts of the people. However, there are still internal disagreements and doubts, and Bai Ziyi must win everyone's trust with actions. Chapter 18 The Oath of the Mirror. In order to symbolize the determination of the alliance, Bai Ziyi, Su Yu, and Yu Yao jointly cast a mirror oath, a holy mirror that can reflect the heart. The oath of the mirror became a symbol of the allies' sworn protection, representing truth, courage, and hope. This mirror will be the key to fighting the shadows, but it will also lead to deeper intrigues and secrets. Chapter 19, The Battle of the Shadows. The dark forces launched a large-scale attack, and Fengming Valley was in a life-and-death situation. Bai Ziyi personally led the army to meet the battle, and the oath of the mirror shone brightly, bringing out the potential of his allies. On the battlefield, Bai Ziyi and the shadow leader Obsidian engage in a life-and-death duel. The forces of the two sides collided violently, the whole earth shook, and the dream and reality almost blended. Chapter 20, The Choice of Fate. In the final moments of the decisive battle, Bai Ziyi is faced with a choice: sacrifice himself to seal Obsidian, or take the risk of retaining his strength to continue to protect the world. He recalled his father's words in his dream: true courage is knowing how to let go. Bai Ziyi chose to use himself as a container for sealing, locking Obsidian in the mirror forever. His figure dissipated in the light, and the dream and reality finally reached a balance. Chapter 21, The Dawn of Peace. Bai Ziyi's sacrifice was exchanged for world peace and tranquility. Su Yu and Yu Yao inherited his legacy and continued to guard the oath of the mirror. Yanjing Kingdom has gradually rejuvenated and become a powerful country with multi-ethnic prosperity. Bai Ziyi's story has become a heroic legend that has been praised through the ages, inspiring future generations to face their fate bravely. Chapter 22, The Continuation of the Dream. Decades later, Su Yu said to his juniors before the oath of the mirror, "Wake up from a dream, the tribulation in the mirror is over, but the power of dreams will always exist." A group of teenagers and girls take the mirror and continue to explore the mysteries of dreams and reality. Bai Ziyi's spirit lives on in their hearts and becomes a light to guide the future. Chapter 23, The Prophecy of the Fall. While guarding the oath of the mirror, Su Yu and Yu Yao discovered an ancient book of prophecy. The book foreshadows that Bai Ziyi's spirit will return to the world in some form, bringing new challenges and opportunities. The prophecy mentions a mysterious dream soul seal, which contains Bai Ziyi's core will. Yu Yao decides to lead the younger generation on a journey to find the dream soul seal, in case the shadow of the future recovers again. Chapter 24, The Awakening of the Dream Soul Seal. Young explorers travel through treacherous terrain and into the lost sanctuary of the Valley of the Phantoms. At the bottom of the valley, they found the Dream Soul Seal sleeping in a sealed abyss. When the Dream Soul Seal was touched, Bai Ziyi's image appeared in front of everyone, turning into a spiritual mentor, teaching them the true meaning and power of dreams. Chapter 25, The Guardian of the Newborn. Under the guidance of Bai Ziyi's spirit, this group of young guardians grew rapidly. They learned to harness the power of dreams and protect the world from the threat of darkness. At the same time, they have come to understand that strength is not only used to fight, but also to unite faith and hope. Chapter 26, The Shadow of the Shadows. Although the obsidian has been sealed, the shadow forces are still ready to move. A new generation of guardians has discovered that the shadows are creeping into every corner of the world. In order to clear the darkness once and for all, the guardians have decided to unite their forces and launch the final battle of purification. Chapter 27, A Rift in the Mirror. During the battle of purification, a rare crack appears in the mirror oath, symbolizing the blurring of the line between dream and reality. The guardians discover the passage of another parallel world in the rift in the mirror. There is the true source of the shadow, and it may also hide the secret of restoring Bai Ziyi's complete soul. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 28, The Journey of the Parallel Realm. The Guardians decide to cross the rift in the mirror and enter an alternate world. They found it to be a world of desolation and chaos, where shadows wreaked havoc. Here, the fragments of Bai Ziyi's soul are scattered in all directions, and the Guardians must retrieve them one by one and repair the chain of souls. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 29, The Reshaping of the Soul. After many trials, the Guardians collect soul shards. In front of the mirror oath, they sacrificed the dream soul seal, fusing the fragments, and Bai Ziyi's complete soul was reshaped. Bai Ziyi awakened in the spiritual world, resonated with the Guardians, and multiplied in strength. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 30, Finale, Awakening from 1,000 Autumns. With Bai Ziyi's return in power, the Guardians have finally expelled the shadow forces completely. The Oath of the Mirror is restored to flawlessness, and dreams and reality are once again balanced. Bai Ziyi, Su Yu, and Yu Yao stood on the top of the mountain, looking at the sunrise, symbolizing the beginning of a new chapter in history. Underscore 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 un. Perfect ending. Peace and hope returned to the earth, and the world began to use the wisdom of dreams to create a better future. Bai Ziyi chose to become the spiritual leader of the Dream Guardian, silently guarding the order of time and space. The story tells us that even if the cycle of history unfolds again, courage and faith will always be the light that pierces through the darkness. Underscore 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 un. Postscript. From despair to hope, from brokenness to rebirth, it is an epic song about dreams and fate. Bai Ziyi's story is the epitome of everyone's refusal to give up and not give in when faced with difficulties. May you find your courage in reading and welcome your own future when you wake up from your dreams. Thank you for accompanying you on this journey of dreams that spans thousands of years.